Hi, everyone. Donna Schmid here with Eyes Wide Open. Tonight we are channeling, and we, meaning Michelle, Blazer, and I. Michelle's turn, and she's going to be channeling Ethos, a collective consciousness. And we're talking about, some things like what to do, how to handle, still piggybacking on self love, but we're talking about politics a little bit. And I love the way Ethos brought it in. And there was no talk about who's who and who's going to win and who's going to lose. It was like how to deal with the energy, the chaotic energy that's been created because of all the political stuff that's going on right now. So it was great. And one thing in particular that Ethos brought in was the goopity goop. So I hope you tune in and listen to that description, because that was quite fun. That even just saying it just brings a giggle to my face. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And if you need to contact Michelle, her information's down below, or for me, my information's down below. All right, everyone, take care. Happy holidays, and we'll talk soon. Hello, everyone, and welcome. Hi, Michelle. Great to have you here. And this evening, we are going to work together again. Michelle is going to channel for us. And so we'll just kind of bounce right in. Anytime you're ready, Michelle.
All right. Thank you, Donna. Thanks for having me. Let me just take a moment to feel the energy. I'm going to tap in and then I'll just bring them in and see what they have to say today, okay?
Sounds good.
Greetings. It is good to be here with you today. Yes, to speak on the chaos of the energies on the planet disrupting you so greatly right now. We know there are many questions, yes, and we would like to speak on the navigation of bringing the energies in and transmuting them. Yes, we spoke of this on our last encounter, and we are very pleased to be with you in this stream of consciousness and this stream of energy, going out to those that are resonating with it. Yes, you understand the chaos that is going on now, and what shall I do, and how shall I handle this? Yes, the most important thing we spoke of in the last encounter was that the importance of the self-love and the self-alignment with the one's heart to be able to handle the energies coming in right now. Yes, they are varying greatly amongst your people, amongst the planet, concentrating on, yes, this stream of media that comes forth to deliver messages of darkness and light, also the mix that is occurring on the planet and has been occurring for quite some time. That the energies on the planet, yes, that have come forth are causing more of the disruptions, yes, that we spoke of this at one point. Yes, and now it is increasing greatly. Yes, we would like to take a moment to show you the butterfly. Yes, the brilliance and the beauty and the fragility of the butterfly only occurs through the process of transformation. Yes, the goop diddy goop that it lives in. Yes, when it's transformation, not appealing to most of you, no. This transformation, this goop diddy goop that you are in your current reality, yes, but it is taking place. Thus, a butterfly shall emerge in your consciousness and in the planet of Mother Gaia, as you say. Yes, she is rising in consciousness with you, as we spoke of many times. And so remember this, that with change occurs and the painful lessons and the painful learning also leads to great joy and great satisfaction within one's heart when the understanding comes. Yes, we'd like to ask you if you have specific questions around the navigation of current systems in place that are being juxtaposed into other positions, yes,
Mhm.
we would like to ask you.
Yes. May I ask first who has graced their presence this with us today?
Oh, yes, my friends, we are Ethos. We are a collective energy of Sirius representing each one of us in unity that have come forth through this being to provide guidance and love and easing in the transmutation of the energies, yes, into the love process for thine own ascension process. We are very grateful for all the light workers on the planet that are doing such work as this being and bringing forth her love, yes? And the love transmutes and creates the grid around the earth. Yes, that is, oh, making so much progress in your evolution as a planet and as a spiritual being. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having.
Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Um, I just want to just to address one word that you used, the goopity goop, was it tickled me deeply inside. Uh, I like that. I like your analogy of the butterfly as well too. That was very visual, and the painstaking process that it goes through. That thank you for that. I was also thinking about pregnancy as well too. That the time it takes to be patient and do what needs to be done to have that being grow within you. And then of course it's the just that's the gestational period and then the period where you're actually giving birth. So I have a question with that. What do you think, or what do you know, part are we in? Are we still in the gestational period, or are we
Mm.
emerging into that labor and delivery?
Oh, such caterpillar beauty at this moment on Earth, yet in different stages of the life of the caterpillar, if you will. Yes, some are going into the period of the transformation. We're entering the goopity goop, yes, and it is not, oh, always pleasant. Yes, much changes throughout the body, throughout the mind, throughout the heart that are occurring in many of them. That is the goop de goop, yes, yes. But some, yes, light bringers, light workers, those that wish to help in the planet and even non-awareness of the spirituality part of what the light workers are considering, they also are caterpillars trudging along on their way in their transformation process also. Yes, but there is coming a time, and even so now, that the great lights on the planet, yes, coming forth to assist you, are helping in this transformation process, and the caterpillars are moving speedily along.
Sounds
So,
wonderful. Um,
yes, yes, much beauty on Earth right now. Very exciting times.
Great. Kind of want to twist it just a bit and ask you, because on the planet right now, and especially in the United States, with the up and coming elections, and a lot of times people don't like to talk about that because it is such a diverse topic right now. And but yet there was a debate that was held last night, and things emerged that was some of it unexpected, some of it expected, and it's really caused this tension. I can feel the tension in the air with this. So how can we best maneuver and wade through um, this turbulent sea of disruption? Do you have any suggestions for people that are kind of in the mix it and feeling it and just wondering how to navigate it?
Hmm. Yes, very much so. This is why we have been speaking on this subject of the self-love and the unity, yes, because together, yes, the light workers are creating, yes, just as much as the darkness is creating the chaos because of the changes, of the expectations, of the demands, yes, that are going on. It is a positive and a negative, yes? And it is coming from both sides. So in the middle of the positive and the negative, you can imagine a great ball of chaos erupting from this, yes, just as we have shown you in the goop-de-de-goop, in the caterpillar turning into the butterfly. So the navigation of the goop-de-de-goop is acceptance, yes. It is knowing who you are on the inner of your being, yes? And then there is a greater understanding of the need for the chaos, yes? And when you understand the need for the chaos, you can think on it on a different waveform, on a different brain wave that creates unity in your heart, this understanding, yes? And the love that thou gives to other people only increases the light and makes it go forth in an even brighter way, eliminating the darkness, causing the beings to ascend more rapidly. Yes, you will always have the darkness, but such a time as now is a decreasing in the darkness and very much unfeeling in beings of duality, very strong dualities. So alignment is the answer. Yes, we spoke of the self-love last time with the chakras we spoke of, and the yoga and the physical manifestations of the inner knowings and the inner teachings that are inside are coming out now. Yes, and causing great disruptions within family units. Yes, but it is good. Yes, it is very good. But and the more understanding, yes, and integrating the understanding in the mind of the occurrences on the earth can put it inside the heart, and then you have the cycle of mind and heart connection that it feels good for you. Yes, yes, that alignment. Shall we speak more on this or further questions?
Yeah, just you talk about the need for chaos. Can you share with us what the chaos does? Maybe if we understand the need for it and understand why it is, say, necessary, then maybe
Mm.
it would be a little bit easier to wade through. What's that?
The chaos is coming. Well, you could visualize a tornado. Yes, at the bottom is very small chaos. Yes, very small at the bottom. Yes, and that could be representative of the family unit. Yes, an example was of a female who now has boundaries and self-care and her self-love in place for her beingness, and the external family unit and is not understanding the chaos that comes about. But once an understanding comes forth, yes, within the family unit of the need of this particular being, then it creates ease and the cycle lessens. Yes, this type occurs from the family unit, and even the self, family unit, and corporations and your big entities, your religions, your institutions, all the way up. Yes, great chaos is going on every level and every being. Yes, you understand this?
Mhm. If I am understanding you correctly, um, it's this funnel of where it begins at the bottom and then it travels to the top. So it's not necessarily that we need to go to the top to restructure things. It's really, I think what I'm hearing you say is getting to the bottom and restructuring ourselves with that self-love. And then that begins to kind of collectively merge up to the top of the funnel. It affects all the way up. Is that
Mm.
kind of what
Yes,
you're
yes,
saying? Yeah.
you are correct in twofold manner. Therefore, let us explain further is the center, the small part of the tornado represents thou beingness, yes, and the energy that thou puts out affects the entire tornado, yes?
Mhm.
But even so, in the middle of the tornado, yes, where the corporations and the institutions might lie, these energies are affecting everything as well. Yes,
Mhm.
so when the being, each individual being, can bring forth the energy of love and unity, it has no other choice but to expand up, thereby affecting them all. Yes, much stress should be upon this self-love and this unity if that wants to make the most progress. Yes.
Mm. I can see that. That was a great visual, most definitely. So let's go back to a little bit more with the self-love, if you don't mind, Ethos. Um, I know we had talked about previously in previous podcasts about, how we can keep our energy up and, with the different yoga and taking care of ourselves. But can you give us just a little bit more as far as when we're actually in the midst of this gigantic tornado and it's swirling all around us? And
Mm.
yeah, what
What that does not understand is when the alignment of unity and self-love in the heart becomes greater and greater, the chaos is no bother to one.
Mm,
No
mm,
bother to you now
I
if
like
you
that.
have the alignment. Yes. So much is so much. Concentrate on the doing. Simple. We want to say make it simple.
Mm,
Yes. Yes.
mm,
Don't create fancy things to make fancy progress. No, the simple, the sitting, the conscious meditation we spoke of for
mm,
most of the beings, yes, is occurring now, even more so. And that makes us very glad because the conscious meditation of thinking on the world and thinking upon the chaos and the darkness and the light and everything in between, this is bringing much awareness to the chaos, which causes each entity to at least contemplate the energies, yes. And many are looking at them in a closer way and in
mm,
ways that they have not yet before understood.
mm,
Yes, so the it's bringing the awareness to each individual. Yes, and
mm,
as they stay in alignment and as they become more in tune with their own heart and their soul and their spirit and integrating that with their body and mind within the 3D reality, then much progress can be made for them that no worries. Mm.
mm. I like that. It's like being in it and not actually um, being in it, like just observing it. I'm observing this. Wow, without judgment or just curiosity, but not actually
Mm.
focusing on it, focusing your attention and your energy on it. I got that. Focusing your energy and attention on your own heart space. Yes, I got it.
Mm.
All right, that was awesome. Um, let's see. What about having things that come up that trigger people? What can they do to alleviate those things that come up in the midst? Maybe it's from something in the past, maybe it's from something in a past life, or maybe it's a lesson that they need to learn in this particular lifetime that they've chose to learn. Um, can you give us some tips or ideas on how we can one, recognize it, and then two, kind of transform it?
Yes, we believe you were speaking on the individual being that in the course of the life path will have the triggers come in. Yes, that
Yes.
that causes the disruption. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, this is also lessened, yes, by former advice, yes, because the entity knows thyself, yes, to
Mhm.
know thyself, it is said that know thy heart, then when the trigger does come up, there is a greater understanding of the energy around that. Yes, and many entities are facing this on a daily basis. Yes, where the darkness is coming up for transmutation and it's coming transmuted through the love process of the self-love. Yes, so it is a good thing, yes, because it clears the energy in that particular chakra in the energetic field. It's once it's loved, it is released. Yes.
Mm,
So many examples in the world right now. Many people are having the flashbacks, the PTSD, the traumas, yes, that come forth. Yet, but in their quiet time, yes, in their contemplation, in therapy, psychologists and psychiatrists can do very much good for these individuals to express that. Yes, there are many ways to be able to express that trauma, see the truth of this trauma, and transmute it most greatly through meditation, most efficiently, yes, because it is thine own self is entering and removing it for thy own self. Yes, when you become aware that that trauma is not your energy, is not your fault or your problem or yours to even accept. You may just remove it and it happened. You can view it as something that it happened. Yes, and it was a learning experience, and the this is who made me who I am today. They say
mm,
yes.
mm,
So look on the trauma as done.
mm. So we're back to the observation part and observing it, but not attaching to it,
Mm,
and just understanding it for what it was and what it represented, and then just allowing it to move on. I like that.
yes, you are very wise in these words. Yes, very
Ah,
wise.
I like it. Okay. Is there anything else you'd want to share with us that you feel that would be most appropriate at this particular time? I'm open.
We want to bring more awareness, yes, of the protection and the alignment that is occurring is good. Yes, yes. It brings changes, and changes feel bad to the soul, to the spirit, to the entity, and particularly for those in the wars. Yes, yes, much hardship, much depression, much negative, so yes, down. Yet these spirits have come here to alleviate the suffering. Yes, every being has come forth with their own path. Yes, and none is wrong. You must understand this. Yes, that the bad things that occur in your reality are part of learning. Despite the hardness of the mind to comprehend the true love that comes forth for this learning experience, it is truth, yes. And it helps to know that thou, as a divine being from spirit, from source, thou energy is so aligned and can be beautiful if it just releases all of that baggage that surrounds the energetic field. Yes, just let it all go and go forth and love more.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It is a process. We know, we understand. When we are with you at all times, thou malt call on for help. There are legions of helpers and assistants and your archangels and the fairies. Yes, there are many, many beings here to help. Please call upon us. We are one in unity and wish you only well in your transformation process. We we go in love and peace.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. That was beautiful. And really wise, because I too sometimes will forget that to ask because it seems that sometimes we'll just ask when things are really tough and we feel really blocked. But then there's the times that we just can ask in everyday life, being letting spirit be a part of our lives, and it's okay to ask and give permission. Thank you. Thank you, Michelle, for bringing Ethos in. Those were incredibly great, great ideas. So I hope everyone else enjoyed it too.
Awesome.
Yes.
I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, for sure. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us today. And if you have any questions or comments, please go ahead and put them below. If you'd like to connect with Michelle, I'll leave her information down below as well too. And like, share, and subscribe to the channel because Michelle and I do come every week. And we bring whatever spirit wants to talk about. And if you have some ideas or you have any suggestions, we will definitely be open to them. And I'm sure spirit will too.
Yep.
All right. Happy
Thanks,
4th
Donna.
of
See you.
You're welcome. Happy 4th of July to everyone. And we'll see you
Yeah.
next week. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.